Do, do, do. Nice. Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Okay, I don't have.
I don't know the lyrics. Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh, by the way, Aka, you want to read the script
What?
for? You want to read the
Okay,
script for the
send me.
Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, oh,
I
oh!
actually
Do
have
you,
it.
do you want to
I
do
actually
a
have it.
table read?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, wait,
I'm okay
send
with it
send send
whenever.
it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me. I
Oh my
don't
god,
have
okay,
it on
okay.
my PC, so just send it to
Just go
me.
to the link and download it. That's the leaked script.
Dude,
The one
dude,
that you have
dude.
to rework.
Okay, okay.
The
The
one that you have
one
to
thing is, I actually like the script. It's so bad, it's good.
rework. The dialogue is so like it's like old people writing millennial speak. It's fantastic. I was trying not to die laughing, but I read it. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago.
Squints. Sure.
Oh
Thanks.
god.
Okay. So many channels. Anyway, I had to stop my Minecraft game.
I am so glad.
I actually like it. Yeah. I hate to say it.
No, okay. Here's the thing: the story is not bad. It's just that the
Uh
dialogue is so out of place.
huh. Okay. Okay. Where did you send it? To me directly?
I DM'd it to you. I DM'd it to you.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna read
Cause
that
I,
shit.
cause I can't send the actual file because I think it's like too much for Discord. But I have the link, so just download. Like press the download button of that link.
I like how there are 20,000 people.
Then download.
Okay. Where do we start?
Hold on. Let me look at what page is the worst. Hold on. There's flashback. Scene 3 is flashback. Page 3 is a flashback. Uh, I'm trying to go to the page itself. Okay, I found it. Uh, go to type page 6 on the PDF.
Okay.
It should be under
Is it the one that
IN.
says INT Professor? You told me it's how early morning close the.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
Read the lines. Read the lines.
Okay. Close on the red phone ringing. Super 2013. Blossom, now a teenager, is lying in bed. She opens one eye, elbows teenager Buttercup, who is lying next to her. We see SAT prep books scattered next to Blossom.
The setup.
Okay. So who's Blossom? Who's Buttercup?
I actually don't mind being Blossom. Hold on, give me a sec.
Okay. Go on.
Wake up, red phone.
Buttercup takes out her mouthguard and groans. I was up until 3 a.m. texting Rachel. She thinks I'm seeing other girls.
Because you are.
Yeah, but I had to put in a lot of work to convince her I wasn't. Reveal Bubbles, passed out on the floor, hung over. Who's gonna be Bubbles?
Can someone please answer that?
Buttercup flippantly picks it up, and slams it back down. Where were you last night?
We broke into the zoo again. We made the flamingos drink hypnotic. Oh god.
Blossom has climbed out of bed and is beginning to put her costume on.
Oh
It's
no,
the
I hit
same dress they wore as little girls.
Jesus. Come on, guys, let's just suit up and get this done. The next one. Read it, read it, read it
I'm
out.
not wearing that dress anymore. It's compulsory heterosexuality.
What the take it up with dad?
Dad freaks out if we do anything off model. He treats us like a product he developed.
Why are you so angry at daddy? Why can't I stop laughing?
It wasn't our
What are you
idea to
doing?
be the ordained saviors of Townsville.
We're reading the script for Powerpuff Girls, the live action one.
Oof.
It's such a train wreck.
Go, go, go on!
No, it's our responsibility, even if we're tired from test prep or girl drama or blue fruit flavored pop snack. What the hell is with that line?
Isn't it
No,
cognac or what?
whatever, cognac.
Bubbles dry heaves. Blossom pulls Buttercup's costume out of the hamper. She sniffs it and grimaces.
That crystal deodorant does not work. Why does the lines feel so out of place? It's like nothing that like teenagers would say.
X.
Oh my god, I have to repeat the line. I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's compulsory heterosexuality. Buttercup's at SJW, I guess. What the?
Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom shuffle out the front door. Go, go, read it.
Wait, okay. Are we fighting Swampy again? Who has the brief?
Drake pops out of the house, followed by Sarah. Bubbles, wait, where are your pigtails? You have to stick to the character Bible.
What the?
She's not a character, Drake. I know. That's why I've allowed her to select 2 outside friends and unlimited after homeschool activities. Buttercup, I don't appreciate the look on your face right now. Can you blame her? She's 17 and she's up at the butt crack of dawn to fight a talking swamp. Sarah, as always, I appreciate your concern for my family, but you are not part of it.
Oh,
Before the girls can
why?
begin to defend Sarah, Blossom pipes up.
Guys, we need to go. Townsville needs us. Why is this so bad?
Blossom
Why are
takes
the-
off into the sky. The other girls follow suit, reluctantly. Sarah stares at
Oh
Drake.
no! Oh no!
Hurt.
This conversation.
Come on, I'll make you an omelette while we watch the live feed. Drake heads inside. Sarah doesn't move. We've been together for 9 years, exclusive for 7. When are you going to let me in here? Another 9 years? Never. Of Drake's silence. I can't do this anymore, Drake.
It's so bad. It feels so cliche.
And,
Wait, okay, wait. Skip to page. Oh,
okay, let's skip it. Skip.
go to page. Oh, oh no.
It's
Oh,
the end of
no.
the teaser.
Okay. Go to page 10.
Okay, I'm
go
on
to
10.
ext.hollywood boulevard 9.
Okay.
Read it. Read it.
Q on license plate Bubbles 1, affixed to a baby blue Corvette. Adult Bubbles, still wearing her signature pigtails, pops the trunk. It's full of Powerpuff Girls merch and a price list. Selfies $20, t-shirts $30. Selfie and t-shirt $45. Narrator: Bubbles went to Hollywood hoping to capitalize on her childhood fame. After 2 stints in rehab and 3 failed reality show pilots, she had pivoted to direct sales. Bubbles announces herself to a pack of passing tourists.
girls, the real balls, are like that Popo knockoff Wonder Woman.
Fake Wonder Woman, who looks really fake, turns and sticks her tongue out at Bubbles as the tourists flock her.
I fell. Why is this? Who greenlit this shit? Who
What's
greenlit this shit?
what's happening?
Really reading the
Table
live
reading,
action.
yeah.
Yeah.
Blossom sits in a lecture hall taking notes. As for Blossom, she attended an elite women's college in the Northeast, collecting degrees to cocoon herself from the harsh sting of the real world. It was effective. She spots a Powerpuff tattoo on the biceps of a classmate. Narrator, most of the time.
That's so cringe. So cringe. Who greenlit this pilot for a live action Powerpuff Girls
It's a
pilot?
pile of hot shit, but it's a good hot shit.
So cringe. It's so cringe. Let's insert cartoon characters into dark, moody reality. I can write a better script in my sleep. God, this is so bad.
No, you can tell Hollywood that.
Dear Hollywood producers, I can write a better script in my sleep. Hit me up. Oh my god.
It is quite painful to read that.
Hello.
Hey.
Can I just listen in? Would that be okay?
Oh yeah. You can most definitely do.
Hey, Aka, there's a
Yeah.
line about
Where?
about,
Show me,
go to
page.
Page 14, Jojo feeds his monkey a treat.
Like page 14 on the actual paper or
Oh,
on
page 15 on the PDF. Just type 15. 15
okay,
slash
14.
61.
Okay, so Gina and okay. Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who's Gina, who's Jojo?
I'll probably be Jojo. You don't
Okay.
Gina. So you read the
Okay.
stupid fucking.
Go. I just said okay. That's literally my line.
There's one thing people love more than virtue signaling.
Frozen desserts of Italian origin.
No, security, safety, and I can provide that.
Jojo feeds his monkey a treat. With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, Townsville is a candy colored bubble of privilege and comfort. Ever since the creature attacks stopped, we're one of America's safest cities. I don't think people are voting from a place of fear.
What about my pet monkey? That was meaningful in the last election.
Post Harambe. No one cares anymore.
Did that lie make you die inside?
Yes.
You wanna continue reading?
I don't mind.
Poster.
It's your turn.
Okay, I need to read through all this. Go ahead and knock off a lunch.
One more thing. The Powerpuff Girls are coming to town tomorrow. The color drains from Jojo's face. He's shaken.
Tomorrow, all three.
Just for the weekend, the Gazette called asking for comment.
Tell Frank I said no comments. That will be all.
Gina nods as Jojo mulls all of this over. His monkey screeches, gives Jojo an idea. He picks up his cell, pulls up a contact, short stack. Hesitates for a moment, then dials.
Hate you. In a dark voice.
I need you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, this is the next one. Hey, you read that one. Okay, okay, the next one we continue. Buttercup exits with her duffel. We see Bubbles with her suit of luggage in line for an Uber. She's accompanied by a middle aged guy with a camera. She spots Buttercup heading over.
Here she
You.
comes. Keep filming. Buttercup, happy birthday, bitch.
It's not bitch, it's betch.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's betch.
Okay, fine.
They hug happily until Buttercup notices the cameraman. What's with the Almales over there? I feel like I butchered that word. Does he work for Bravo? Oh my god, Johnny Bravo.
No, by making a tasteful doc about my comeback slash solo career. Which starts with capturing our reunion, which is kind of a big D.
Mm-hmm.
I felt myself dying inside. Oh, and this is my manager, Ace. No one talks about documentary in the phrase, and I quote,
Hey.
which is kind of a big D.
When you
No
say,
one.
oh god, when you say reunion, to be clear, you mean our personal reunion because I'm not.
You're not interested in a reteam or a reboot of the Powerpuff Girls? I know, even though America would go rip shit bonkers for it.
They would. Buttercup affectionately strokes one of Bubbles' pigtails.
The
You
fuck?
haven't changed at all.
Bubbles wink. Gotta stick to the character.
They
Can
smirk,
you stop laughing?
but the look they exchange are poignant. Okay, I'm done.
I'm done
When are
too.
we
I
gonna
don't
play?
wanna.
What the actual fuck was that?
That was the Powerpuff Girls reboot live action script. It
Produced by CW.
Oh.
it is one hot mess. And I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Right? It's a hot mess, but I kind of like it. I want to see where this goes.
So, okay, since I'm not like, laughing so badly right now, legitimate criticism. No one says documentary, kind of a big D in that phrase, in that specific
That's
or
very much true. It's kind of weird at the same
sounds
time.
like you're talking about a P.
It was implied. Come on, did you read the script or not?
I know it's implied, but it's so oh my god. It feels so forced for no reason other than haha sexual innuendo. Next line. No living person would say post Harambe, no one cares anymore.
Which is kind of true. Yeah, but yeah. Well, like I'm here to play some Call of Cthulhu, so why
Yeah.
not? Let's start because if we're gonna talk about this Powerpuff Girls script, it's gonna take a long time. So how
Yeah.
about we give the limelight to our dear keeper, Exoen?
First of all, this can be a 30 minutes game and it can be a 3-hour game. We will see.
Okay, okie dokie. So, shall we begin? Exoen, I pass the mic to you.
John, you had a question?
Are we moving to the bigger top?
We could also stay here. I mean, since we're also here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
but I don't know what's the keeper's decision.
we can stay here. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Last we left off. Does anyone want to do a recap?
I would like to do a recap. Previously on Out West, a Call of Cthulhu game. Keeper, excellent. Players Dion, Akenji, and Impress Q. Previously, we arrive at a town. I can't remember the name because I'm terrible with names. Almond? Amond?
Yeah.
Amondon. We arrive in the town of Almond. It was dark.
L to D.
Yeah.
ALMO
Isn't it almond the almond the nut almond?
without the D.
Okay, so almond, and frick, I forgot her name.
Sierra?
Sierra was passing by the town, and she was kind of late, so she wanted to get herself a drink, food, something to eat, something good. So she passed by this diner, and she met the lovely waitress, and then she ordered herself something to eat. And on the other side, we have Dion. What's your character's name? Dion, what's your character's name?
Daniel.
Daniel. Daniel, who was also driving by on his way to a convention up north. He passed by, and seeing as to how he looked a little bit weary, dreary, whichever the words are, Sierra bought him a meal. Just, out of her goodwill. On the other side of town, we have. Brian, what's your character's name? What?
Arnold. Arnold.
Okay. Arnold, who was driving on his shitty ass old car that really needs to be thrown away, but
It's not
God
that
knows
bad.
why he doesn't want to throw it away.
It's not that bad. Okay, it's a good car.
It's dead.
Bro,
It's not broke. It's dead.
It's
So
not.
he went over to the diner by walking, and he asked if anyone knows how to fix a car. And that would be Sierra who offered her help. And when they tinkered into the car's machinery, she said, "Yeah, it's as good as dead. Time to get you some new horsepower."
Technically, you just need a missing part.
Exactly, yeah, and you apply it's dead beyond repairable. How could you?
She really wants it to be dead.
It's ugly. It's worn out. You have to give the poor chap, the poor thing,
It's
a rest.
it's
Let
a
it
family
retire.
car.
But she doesn't know that. Sierra doesn't know that. So she's like, well, shit. If you really want to care for your car that much, but you could actually, probably get a new one, just, yeah, we be off. So I took, and I was like, hey, Daniel, you going up north? I'll probably be on the way too. So I drove him there. In the meantime, we have,
replied to
what's his name again?
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Daniel.
The other one,
Arnold.
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 He
Something.
decided to sought the help of these religious people from the church nearby. He got invited to sleep there. He was invited to breakfast. He was invited to church. And those were kind of boring. So we move on to Daniel and Sierra. They were driving down Route 66, and they were like, hold on a second, we've come here before. This town looks familiar. And then they looked over, okay, you know what? Let's drive again. Maybe we kind of turned the wrong way. So we drove and we drove and we drove, but we always ended up in Ammon. So maybe it's the night weighing them down. So they decided to take a rest, keep watch of their stuff, their car. And then in the morning, they tried again, and they still ended up in Ammon. It got them frustrated, or rather Sierra frustrated. So she was like, "Yeah, fuck this. We're going to the diner, and we're gonna find that girl." And when they went to the diner was closed, but they went to the back door, and it was mysteriously open. So they walked inside. They looked inside.
Lee,
Mm.
you walked in through the front door,
We walked into the front door or the back door.
or you just waltz. You just
Front
waltzed
door.
in.
Yeah, we waltzed into the back door. And
Where's
we looked
life?
around, and there was nothing there other than plates, spoons, and whatnot. And they found a way upstairs. Huh. Should they go up? Hell yeah. They went up. They called for the waitress girl. She did not respond. And they looked around. Huh. Very normal. Maybe we should wait for her here. And while they were waiting for her, they snooped around. They looked at the things. They looked at the library. They looked at the books. They're not first edition, so they're not worth anything. But then, Sierra, upon snooping around, she found a journal written by her father, stating some kind of like voodoo stuff, saying that he's gonna use some mystical means to perish the town or something, get out of the town. And then, with upon reading that, an earthquake was felt. It shook the land. And then Sierra dropped the book, like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then she picked up the book again, and then she rushed down, and then she told Daniel, Daniel, we have to get a kid, and we gotta get out of here ASAP. So the two of them, they rode the car, they drove the truck, and they drove all the way to the church where they last found that, what's his name? Arnold.
Aren't he's forgetting my name.
And yeah, I'm terrible with names, not gonna lie. But with that, Sierra was like, you go get the girl. I'll keep the car running. And that's where we stopped. Okay, that's it.
Out of character. I think I was reading the book along the way.
Oh yeah.
I kind of forgot what was in the book.
Yeah. It was basically that the guy, the father, was doing some voodoo shit, and then he told the daughter to leave before the third earthquake, and we are currently in the second, so we have to get the girl out of there. And I left. I am with my car, and it's still running. And you went inside the church.
Okay.
Hey, Bakute.
So
Hi.
Anyway, shall we
Let's
keep her?
Um. Except like you missed all the part about lore, but that's fine.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No. Anyway, for context, you also found out through the notebooks and the pictures that the Hope family, which the kid is called Esther and the dad's Joshua, they recently lost their mom due to cancer, and the dad resents the entire town for trying to persuade the mom to not go to chemotherapy in the town, in the city instead, to to br- uh to hold on to blind faith. So he, in the last passages of his journal, said that he is going to bring the town down with him. Yep. So we left off in the middle of the earthquake. Arnold, you hear we left off where the pastor is. Do not leave the church. We will be here. And one of the kids, you hear one of the kids kind of like shriek, I wanna die. It's the end of the world, like he said, like Uncle Joshua said. In which pastor heard that and responded that, don't you remember Matthew 24:36? But about that day or no hour, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, not the Son, but only the Father. this is not the end of the world, and we will be here, and we shall all pray.
Can I try finding crap. Hold on. Can I try finding who's Joshua's daughter again?
That would be the moment, Esther.
Yeah. Is Esther still in the church? She is, right?
Yep. You look around, you do see her near
Okay.
the back ends. It will also be the moment that what's his name? Daniel enters. You hear the last few parts of what the pastor
Before
said.
I enter, can I look at like the window or like through like half open door? Like, can I look it first to see what I can see around the place?
You see people panicking, things falling down. Roll spot hidden.
Uh,
Just roll a d100 against your
what's the
40.
dice?
You also notice no one coming out.
41. And my spot hidden is 40. So
Can use one luck to make it a success.
yeah, I'll use it.
Okay, you are now down to 44 luck. You don't see any structural damage or any dangerous, immediate danger.
Do I see Esther like Arnold?
Yeah, you see them at the back of the. It won't be hard to get in to get them.
And can I like run, go towards them? Like try not to draw attention while doing so.
You can.
So or do I have to roll for?
No, you can do that. They are probably too distracted to notice you, and even if they do, they doesn't seem to
Okay.
react.
So I do just that. I walk towards them while trying to not draw attention to myself.
What about Arnold?
I will probably be trying to make my way towards Esther, and as I see Daniel, I try to make conversation with him. Is that okay?
I hush him. I do like the hush gesture.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see.
I
Yeah.
I just shake my head and I point outside.
I nod and
Okay.
I just keep going.
In or out?
Towards them.
Okay, you do that, but also at the same time you see people gathering in front praying, and eventually, the earthquake dies down.
Are we beside Esther at this point?
Yeah, you can get to her.
Uh, okay. I'll say to them. Something's happening, and Esther, your dad seems to be doing something which we are not entirely clear about, but we feel like me and Sierra, we feel like you have to get out. He told you to for the third earthquake, right? And this is the second one. So, for now, can you come with us? We need some information from you.
Out of character. That is such a polite way to ask. Okay, I'm out.
He is startled by you, but what did you find?
We have
And
something
then
to tell you about your dad. Come
noticing
with
that
us.
this is not the right place to talk. Let's talk outside.
Yeah.
She's shaken, yeah, and follows you outside. No one's stopping you at the moment.
Okay. Did people notice like us going outside?
Can I
From
just
what I
say
could
out of
see.
context that Sierra is using the horn of her car? Beep
Okay.
Okay.
I guess
beep.
people will notice.
Yes, no, no.
So we went outside. We go beside the truck.
Do I see them?
Like
Quickly get in.
I jump in.
I go into making sure Esther gets into the truck first before me.
Oh no,
She
are you
stands
coming with
out.
us?
She stands outside the truck. What's going on?
You have to come with us. Quick. We'll tell you on the way.
I hold up like the notebook. His dad's notebook. Uh, this here has some. This here is written by your dad, apparently.
Quick.
Come with us.
Daniel, roll a persuade. Or do you want to add any?
See, where is my percent? Okay. Okay. And then my persuading is 50. So I think I get it.
That's a success. That's all you need. And she's a bit shaken. She doesn't know what to think with all that, talk and Dad's notebook specifically. It seems that she recognizes it, and she gets on the car.
Quickly lock the doors.
Oh no, come with us.
Okay, first off, Esther, did you know that your dad was like involved in this?
Is Arnold on the
She
car?
does not
Yeah, I'm in
know.
the car already. I'm in the car
Oh,
already.
okay, good.
And Arnold, we have to leave your car behind. I'm sorry, but that is a deadbeat car. We've got to go. And then she changes gears, and then she just like fucks the pedal.
Can we go to the diner?
What exactly is happening?
Okay,
Read the
I
book.
handed the notes to her while um,
Your
I
father.
asked her, do you want to do it, the explanation or do I?
She has her eyes on the road, and she says, "Okay, pass her the book. Open up
I gave her
to
the notes.
page, something something. You told us that you were looking for your father. Well, let's be clear. Your father is into some really interesting stuff. But we he told you to get out of the town before the third earthquake. And that was the second. We have to leave now." And then she just speeds up.
What
And
did you
also,
find? Yeah. What did you find in that book?
Read it.
we also encountered some very strange stuff when we were trying to leave. Apparently, we keep getting looped back to this town, even though we're driving straight along the road, which I don't think should happen in circumstances.
Wait. Did you say loop back?
Yes, like how no matter like which way we go, we always end up here.
Saying that
This is why we are still here.
can't get out of the town.
Apparently,
But we're trying right now.
What makes you think this time it's going to be different?
We have you. And I bet your father doesn't want you to get hurt. So if
and
we are your
also,
way out,
um,
then that should be fine,
your,
I suppose.
it seems like your father has planned to leave. Like, if you have look at your ledgers, then you should see that he has like plans to leave from like a week ago.
So you think my father is going to do something to the town, and I'm the key to your escape, and you're leaving all those people behind.
Sierra, turn this car
Really?
around now.
Are we heading to the diner or where are we heading to?
We have to get out.
No, Sierra, we're gonna turn this car around right now.
Should we go back to the diner and see what we can find there? Because I feel like the key is at the diner, at her house. If there's anything to be found, any more information.
She screeches the truck to a halt. And then she turns around. Look, I ain't gonna stay here and wait for the world to end.
They are not going. You're not bringing them with you.
I am
They're not
not.
going to fall.
I
They're
am
not going to.
not bringing any more people. She seems to be important.
I mean, she doesn't seem like she wants to come with.
Well, then it is her choice then. She
But you plan to
unlocks the
get out.
door. I'll see you on the other side.
Who, to be clear, who was sitting on which side of the car? So
Uh,
I'm assuming Esther is in the middle.
How many seats are in the truck? I don't really know. Like, what kind of truck is it?
It's a pickup truck.
oh, then I'm sitting in the back. Yeah, I'm sitting in the back then.
And I think Arnold made sure Esther got on before.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so where is Daniel sitting? In front or at the back?
In front.
In front. Okay. You open the door, right?
Uh,
So,
where are
Sierra,
we right now? Like,
I unlock the doors so they can
you
get out.
unlock. With a thud, Esther flings the door open and gets out. Puts her hand out. Give me the book.
I gave her the book. And I off the card with her. I tell Sierra, I think if we want to have a chance to leave, I think the key is on her. And, well, I want to leave this place, so I'm going with her to deal with whatever this thing is.
Sierra nods. Well, then my road ends here.
Thank you.
She slams the door shut and she continues to drive off no matter how long.
Is Arnold still in the car?
No, I probably got off because I wanted to help the. Yeah. I wanted to get the people. I was in direct conflict with Sierra, yeah.
And you see Esther frantically shuffling through the books in the middle of the road.
Uh, I began. We
What did you
walk
find?
back towards the thing. Uh,
Hmm?
uh, uh, I think
You sound muffled on my end.
we are walking back towards the diner.
Uh, yes.
Yes to what? Sorry.
Yes to Dion, yes to Dion, yes to Dion. I want to walk back to the diner.
Okay, let's walk back to the diner. Discuss it. along the way. So, have you read through the notes?
Asta's reading through notes right now. She's not budging from the road unless you drag her.
So,
And
Exactly.
with her, yeah, she lets you push her into the diner. As she reads through the book, and you see a tear. You see her welling up and starting to cry. And as she reaches the end, oh no,
So, how much do you understand?
I don't know what this is talking about, but this somewhere undisturbed. I think I know where it is. Oh no.
She was there? Do you know what? Do you know? Is there any clues to solving this issue, or like whatever your dad is trying to do? Because honestly, I don't know anything.
The mines! He's in the mines! You don't know, it was where Silas and and Isaac was? The mines at the edge of the town. It, it started to break down during the first earthquake, and they were trying to cover it up. It, this is a small town, you see, so somewhere undisturbed.
The mines.
And I think he's there.
Should we go now?
She starts walking out of the diner with a book in hand.
I follow her.
Mm-hmm. You follow her as you walk down with a brisk pace, almost jogging, down the road, down the church, as people start to come out following the congregation.
I think we should avoid the people since we don't know the dad isn't exactly welcome, and we don't want to bring more attention.
Yeah, you can do that. You can just circle around the buildings from behind the buildings. To walk down the road to the end of the road, walk past some residents and some houses. Actually, some houses that were actually broken down by the earthquake. You don't know if it was this one or the one before that. It seems uninhabited. You reach the end of the road. There's a path down to the other side, to one of the sides where it's a desert, but it's also not the kind of flat deserts. The hills here and there. You walk down the path, which would, for a bit, quite a bit actually, 10 minutes. If you're not talking about anything, I'd say you reach the opening of a small mine, a small abandoned mine. Meanwhile, Sierra, you're driving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep driving and driving and driving.
Keep driving and driving and driving, and just like your worst fears, you see. After a while, you 10 minutes isn't enough to notice the difference. You just keep driving. I'd say uh, an ominous feeling creeping out to you. But yes, you drive and you drive. You see the familiar arc that we talked about, that you've seen so many times before. But this is just the first time. This is just the first time. It's going to be okay. You're gonna get out of here. Keep driving and driving. Back at the mines. What do you do? It's a small opening with it's like opening where how would it say this? One person it's around one person wide. So you'd have to go in a file. There are wooden structures around it. Old, abandoned, and then another pile of wood at the side. Probably what's entire tracks that's probably is Silas's tractor, bringing materials to hold this place up. So Arnold, Esther, and Daniel would arrive at the mines.
See zero or
You just see an opening of the mine at the moment.
So anyone got a light?
That's
Another-
me. Do you guys bring lights?
are there any lights in the mine?
Sorry? No, there are no lights
But-
in the mine.
But no lights in the mine.
Or crab?
Can I check to see if I do? Because I don't have it in my possessions. I got nothing in my gears and possessions, but considering I'm an outdoorsman, I'm not too sure.
Do you have in your backpack? Let's roll luck. What is your
Yeah.
luck?
55.
Okay, roll to see if you happen to have what is it? Flashlight, torchlight,
Flashlight.
lighter, flashlights with you in your backpack.
Lighter.
64. You do not. It's in the car.
Oh god, okay. I
Do we
don't
see
have
any
available.
lanterns around the field? So like any source of lighting that we can use?
Okay, Daniel. Roll luck.
It's not
Roll
same
it.
D100.
Yes.
You want?
21. You find someone's you don't find a lantern. A working one at least, not one that's working, but there are lighters. I mean that is one lighter. Recently someone just put it there with a pack of cigarettes. Probably forgot. Probably it was Silas's and he forgot. So there is a lighter on the ground, lying on the side.
Do you have any flashlight at the diner or at your house? I don't think we should go in with just a lighter. I feel like it's a bad idea.
I mean, there must be some kind of flashlight in the entire town, but you would have to go back for it.
Yeah, I think I'll tell Aston. We should go back to find some lights.
Okay. Okay, but we have to be fast.
We run back to the diner. But does she have a light in the diner? Does she know?
Yeah, I have one. I'll go get it.
We're going with it. So we're running back to the diner to get the flashlight and come back.
You run back to the diner and you gets the flashlight from her. Yeah, she produces one. There's definitely one in the diner. She can.
Anything you can tell us about the mine? Like anything else we're gonna need down there?
Who are you asking? Are you asking GM?
The
Esther?
Esther.
I am just as clueless as you to what's down there. But if it's something bad, I don't I don't know, man. If it's something dangerous. Is there anything else you would like to get, Arnold?
Let me think. Let me think. Mm, shoot. The
So
mines. The mines. The mines.
this is going to take you time. You run back, I'd say 15 minutes and back. This is at least half an hour.
But no, I don't. I actually don't. I just need light. That's it.
Just one light.
Oh wait, maybe.
Wait, we're already at the diner.
Yeah, you're at the diner. I'm just telling you that this is going to take time.
Yeah, that's right. One light only for like a flashlight for all of us. No, two lights. Two lights and maybe a knife.
You can get a knife from the diner, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take the knife. I'll look around for a stick.
For a stick, okay? You have a knife, you have a stick. Flashlights, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, a knife just in case, Never know.
Uh-huh.
You'll take it. I'm not taking the knife.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I'll just use a stick to like prod like the ground or something. And some ropes. If I can
You
find them.
you get a kitchen knife, you get two flashlights, one smaller one larger one, and you find a stick. In this case, a mop. It is a sturdy stick, just as a mop. And
Can I just take off the mop
uh-huh. And you run back to the mines.
and some ropes? Are
Sorry?
there any ropes around? Ropes.
Books.
Ropes.
Ropes.
The strings, yeah,
Ropes. You can find some ropes.
I'll take some of them.
Okay. It is someone's house. They usually do have things, I guess.
I mean, depends on how thick it is, but
Uh, not particularly thick ropes. Just the kind you use to tie things, tie crates and all that.
yeah, that don't.
Then don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. You get that. Anything else?
I think that's it. Arnold?
Yeah,
Oil?
that's it. I would say.
What was the last thing? Oil?
Wait, oil? Wait,
I
Dion, did
don't
you
think
say
you said
oil?
oil.
I didn't say oil.
Okay. I think
Okay,
we
yeah,
should.
no oil, no oil,
No,
please.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not like to light us all on fire.
Then you head down back to the mines, right?
Can I pick up the lighter while I'm passing through the entrance?
Pick up the lighter.
Yeah.
You're heading down. Who's in front?
Me?
But I'm in the
Arnold,
back.
and then Esther, and then Daniel.
Yeah.
You shine your flashlights. You see it's a flight. It's small. At first, it's a inclination downwards. It's pretty easy. Then at some point, it goes into a flight of stairs, steeper flight of stairs down, and you walk. And Daniel, roll Dax.
Okay, Exodus. Give me something I need.
Wait, is it him or me?
Me.
Oh, sorry, Arnold. Yeah, whoever's in front. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one in
Yes.
front. I succeed.
Succeed. Some of the steps are so old that it starts to creak, and but you manage to just to step on the rigid side and not fall over.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of caught you off guard a bit, but you steady yourself and then roll a spot hidden.
A spot hidden. Okay. How much spot hidden do I have? Oh, okay. That's okay-ish. Nope.
83. Okay, you keep on going. I'd say Daniel also roll me a spot hidden.
Okay.
Arnold, you head down and you're too distracted with that one broken stair.
14.
14.
Ooh.
Roll a 14, that's a hard success. Yeah, Arnold, you go down there. You almost fell, but you didn't. You caught yourself. But that
Yep.
was distraction enough that you didn't notice anything. It's just an old mind. However, Daniel, you notice that something is kind of glinting off the sides of the tunnel.
Can I shine my flashlight to that thing?
Shine your flashlight to the sides. It's some kind of blackened stains on the tunnel, the sides of the walls. Now that you take a look at it, it's actually pretty much all over the place. Here and there, some black spots, black stains, slightly
Uh,
metallic because it glints and shines off your flashlight.
Guys, do you know what this is? I asked the two of them.
It doesn't look natural. And now you see it's
Uh,
because he's pointing them out to you.
Is there any anything I can do to?
can I have I seen this plant before? Is it of is it like of a natural fungus or plant that I would know of?
Arnold, how about roll natural world?
Okay. No. No dice.
55. You've never seen
Can I
this.
do it too? Because I'm a biology student. I should know a bit of these things.
Yeah, you can try. So you're trying to investigate in the from this angle, right? The angle of it, if it's natural.
Wait, how
What is
close
it?
can I get to it?
How close can you get to it? You can you can be as close as you want to. It's on the walls, on the
Oh,
floor.
okay. I just go up to it. Yeah, I want to see if it's
Mm. You want to see if it's
natural or
okay. Roll a natural world. Or a natural. You know what? Roll a bio. Yeah, both is a 6.
I got a 32.
Let's see. You want to? Okay, this you have never seen this before, and from your knowledge of, you know what? I'll give you the. I'll assume you used biology. Since you do have, you not only do you know that it's not natural. It's not from. It's not anything you'd see in the wild naturally. It doesn't even look organic.
Wait, they say it looks like a plant, but it doesn't. It's not organic.
It no. In fact, it doesn't look like a plant.
What is the thing that you said? Like metallic
It's
something?
it's like a metallic liquid slime blob stains. A little
Oh,
bit like some. Yeah. This is definitely not natural and not organic. As you would as how you know what things yeah. It's not life as you know it.
I Well, nothing we can find out here. I think we keep going.
Do I want to do it? Wait.
What?
Our character
It's a liquid, right?
has an urge to light it on fire. But somehow I don't think it's a good idea.
No, that's not it. Can I touch it? God.
You touch it.
Yes.
There's no
What does it
response.
feel on?
Okay. All right.
But you feel this in the back of your head, just this pang of awfulness, and as if it sends you to somewhere else, but that was just a brief moment that you don't even recognize it. And you know what? You lose 1 point of sanity.
That was something like that. Cool. All right. 1 point of sanity it is.
Good thing I didn't touch it. All right. So we keep going.
Yes.
You experience that whole thing that you're not even sure if it's real or just or is a vision, or did it physically bring you somewhere, or what, you don't know, and you're back and not knowing what it is, you continue downstairs. And you don't notice, you see the 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 mine kind of the tunnel kind of broadening to more like a room that is pretty broad, pretty long. As you shine your flashlights up, you see a pit in the middle, and
What?
also a pit, a hole in the middle.
Oh, okay.
It's probably where they start, they start to dig for whatever minerals. And a form sitting next to it. Meanwhile, Sierra, it's also at this moment that you notice that the sign in the distance, welcome to Elman.
I'm still driving the shit out of that car.
So you keep going.
Uh huh.
You gotta
You
run out.
pass.
You gotta run out of fuel eventually.
Oh my, yeah, I know, right?
Then we're all fucked.
Sure.
In the distance, and you approach the signs, the anachronistic sign, the town, the diner. You drive past it. You keep on driving.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the mines, what do you do?
I call out, "Hello."
Hello, Esther's father.
They're not sure it's him, but yeah,
Oh.
I guess.
I mean,
Hello?
hello, Mr. Joshua. Sorry, that's the name. Yeah.
Esther drops her book, takes a few steps in front, walks a few steps, starts to jog, and then starts to run towards the figure.
I follow after her while carefully looking at my feet, like looking down while following her.
You follow after her, and Esther screams for her dad. The figure turns and looks at y'all, and it is a very malnourished, skinny figure of the man you saw in the pictures, Joshua Hope, father of Esther Hope. As he sees Esther, his eyes just drop into this kind of despair. I told you to leave!
Are we beside then at this point, or are we still on the way?
I'd say you're on your way. It's pretty spacious in a sense.
I'll keep going towards it.
You keep going towards him, Aster in front of you. Arnold, what about you?
Whew. I keep my distance just in case.
You keep your distance, and at this moment, you all see the same black metallic liquid that is already around the place, on the walls, on the feet. You're kind of stepping on it, but you have shoes. The same thing, kind of move a bit, come into the middle, and from the pits, you see a a tentacle like thing made from the the metal liquid shoot up and grab itself around Joshua.
I run up to the tentacle and I stab it with a knife.
I pull Esther back from the tentacle
Okay.
and
That is, look at your move rate.
Movement.
Movements. You have
eight.
Arnold gets to move first.
Thank you. I'm glad. Do I have to dodge against this tentacle? I'm assuming there's another. There's no ways, only one, right?
You jump. You run up to it and stab it. Right.
Yes.
You run up to it. You have your knife ready as you stab into whatever that is kind of holding onto
Joshua, yeah?
Joshua. And as you stab into it, it's as if you're stabbing into hot butter. You don't feel anything as your knife just goes through the other side. Next up is Daniel. Daniel, you're trying to grab onto
Esther and pull her back.
Esther. Okay, she is too distracted to dodge you. So
And I shout, "What is this thing?"
I say you just roll for Dex because you're running up and grabbing her. In the case, pouncing onto someone who's moving. So roll a dexterity.
Hey.
Oh shit!
I'm
Definitely
getting good
yes.
rolls today.
Wow, you're getting
You-
good rolls. I'm getting bad ones. God dang it. Such is
You-
tradition. Such is tradition.
Run onto you catch up to her, grab her, and in a firm grasp and pull her back.
I shout to Joshua, "Are you all right? Like what is this? How do we?
How
Do
do
you
we
know what
kill
this
this
is?"
thing?
And
I
yeah,
think first of all, all of you roll a sanity check. Both of you.
I figured.
how do I do that?
D100, same thing. Against your
Okay.
sanity.
Against what?
Against your sanity.
Sanity.
Your sanity is below your characteristics.
63 against 60.
I succeed.
I think I failed.
Yeah, I think you fail.
Okay, let me check.
Why is she laughing?
So Daniel failed and
I succeed. Yes.
Arnold succeed, right? Arnold, you lose 1 point of sanity. Daniel, you lose 4 points of sanity.
Jesus.
And that it's so as the horror of this thing that shouldn't be alive but is moving sinks in, and the initial sinks in. You realize that this is the what the books have been about, what the spell was about. The horrors beyond the world, beyond religion, and going into what shouldn't exist in the world. Arnold, you still get a grasp on yourself, but
Thank you.
Daniel, the horror of seeing this thing in person in real life, just for a moment, you grasp tighter onto Esther as you scream. And with that, Joshua breaks from a trance and just screams. Just take her away from this place. I beg you.
I will
Oh,
do
we
as he's
can't leave
told.
this place.
No. I will do as he's told. As I grab Esther and Daniel's hand.
I'm sorry, just bring Esther. Bring her and you can leave the place.
What about the rest of the
How
people?
about-
What about the townsfolk?
How about you?
Before you can say that, it's the monster's turn and it bites into Joshua, just engulfing him with his metallic liquid and pulling him from his head into the pit.
Ooh.
I drag Esther and run.
What about you, Arnold?
I do the same.
Um, After screaming and kicking, I would need you to roll a strength check with advantage. Wait, sorry. Okay.
Can Arnold help me on this one?
Yeah, Arnold, are you helping? Then roll with an
Yes.
advantage.
Okay.
How do I roll with advantage? Just still 2 rolls or
Wait, so who rolls this?
I'd say Daniel
Roll that.
because he is grabbing
How do I
onto
roll?
her.
Advantage?
Advantage is basically RD10. You roll RD 100 first.
What?
You roll RD 100 first, and then you roll RD10. So it's 2 rolls, yeah. Oh, 95. Okay.
Now
RD10.
roll 1d10. So you have a 75. You take the later number and use it as your tens, replacing the 9.
It's still not that great.
It's still that is a failure, but we are rolling against Esther's strength. So let's see. That is very, very interesting because she rolled the exact number, but because you're rolling against, it's a fail. The initiated wins. So yeah, you manage. From the
Okay.
horror of that of what happened, you almost lose your grip on her, but with the help of Arnold, you manage to catch her by the sleeves and pull her back. And you
We should
begin
go
to run.
now.
Don't need to tell me twice.
We need to find something for us to leave this place. Is there any like car or bike at at your house, Esther? We,
She doesn't
uh,
drive.
listen, we need to. Your father wants you to get out of here, and that's what we're going to do. Is there anything you have that can get us out of here? Car, bike, whatever.
She's screaming and kicking. So
All right,
roll a
I guess that's not
persuade.
working.
You know what? You can roll a persuade to see if you're able to calm her down enough to have a conversation.
31 and 3 is
It's
50.
actually
So,
enough. It's enough, and she's coming to herself, not really accepting the loss of, you know, her dad being just eaten by an otherworldly monster, but she tells bikes, no, we don't have that. We don't have cars, you see. But Silas has a tractor.
sorry, I didn't hear that loud.
Silas has a tractor.
Sounds okay.
Oh, the church, the church.
I should go. Quick.
You run.
So we're running out of the mines.
Mm-hmm. And
Do we get out? Or
Do we have to escape from a tentacle and dodge?
is it fire?
you know what? The tentacle is not chasing after you at the moment, but you're running upstairs in a very dim lit room. Who is heading it? Please roll a dex save.
Me.
Roll a dex save.
Oh, hard success.
Whoa!
It's not just hard extreme. I didn't check. Sorry.
Whoa! You managed to avoid the exact same broken staircase as you jump over it, and you tell the others to jump over it. You head out. Within a few minutes, shorter than you remembered, you're out of the mines. And you're running towards.
The church, I guess.
Yes.
Is Silas at the church?
You run towards the church. You don't know besides. Actually, Arnold, you would know they live in the church anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've only
That's
stuck
why
in
I'm
the
asking.
So Sierra is still driving?
At some point, she would have given up, and then she would just park her car outside the darn place, and just
You mean
like,
the diner?
yeah, yeah, where the sign is,
Ah.
and then she'll just like, yeah, I accepted my fate. Fuck this shit. I have enough of this bullshit.
Okay, you guys run. Meanwhile, the party runs onto the streets. It's one straight street. You run what to the church? Is that the plan? What's the plan?
How will we convince Silas though? I asked him.
Tractors are not that fast.
Or do we just go on foot? Understood.
I know. What do you two do? What are you planning to do?
How do you suggest we get out here, Daniel?
Do I know how long how long it will be before I get to like another settlement?
Oh,
Like-
on foot. On foot is
like-
going to be really long. A lot of hours if you're going on foot.
Hmm.
Still doable. Maybe you could get a hitchhike on the way. At the moment, you don't see anything coming out of the mines, but you don't know what's going down there.
I think we should still speak to Silas. But whether or not he believes us, I think we should still tell the town folk this thing is there. But they're not going to believe us, but or at least we told them.
Okay then. Then let's head
But
there
do you
now.
guys have any plans to persuade them?
I could try to persuade them, but I'm not too sure whether it will work or not.
Yeah. No matter what, we should just try.
Okay, yeah.
Do
Then
we
I'll...
arrive at it? So,
I swear, it sounds so muffled on my end. I don't know why. Yeah.
are we at a church? Or
You can head to the church if that's what you decide to do.
yeah, we're heading to the church.
So you're looking for. What are you looking for? What's your plan?
We go look for Silas.
You knock on the church door, right? Sarah comes down and opens the door.
I gesture Arnold to speak. I acknowledge him.
What's
Arnold?
that? What's going on? What's that face? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Something much worse.
Look, sorry, but is it okay if we borrow Silas's tractor? And if you come with us?
Why do you need that? It is the day of the rest, so if you have any work, we should do it tomorrow. If you're trying to help out with the...
I know you're not gonna believe us, but there's something deep in the mines, and I have a feeling that if the third earthquake were to occur, people might be in danger.
What do you mean, third earthquake?
Esther, tell them what you know.
She steps up. Oh, what have you been through, my dear? You look... Are you crying? And Esther holds up her hand and grasps Sarah on the shoulder. She says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But no, it's my father. He's done something terrible and brought up some... Okay, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe this because you're not going to. But please, for the sake of of your family and the town, I know you think our family is weird. And that's okay. It doesn't... The point is something bad is coming on. And we've seen it. It's
Is the black thingy still on Arnold's hand?
not.
Nope.
No, it's not.
I'm assuming it's not like jam or jelly.
Envy. I don't know.
Jelly.
Just decided
Never
not to
mind
stick
then.
to you.
It's venom. Nah, I'm kidding. It's not. All right, but yeah.
Just trust me. This has nothing to do with. I think it's time we set our differences aside, because I still grew up here. I still, in a sense, I still want. I don't want you all to die. Okay. Just trust me for once. Okay. So you need a tractor.
And we need the townspeople to get out of the town, at least for a, at least for a bit. We don't know how long, but the town might be in danger. In what way, we don't know. Just why. Basically, Joshua is planning to do something to the town, and he has already succeeded. So we don't know when the next earthquake is coming, and we need to somehow warn the townsfolk.
You said you want to warn the townsfolk, right?
Yeah, I mean, you guys at the church will be the most. I mean, they will trust you to do this.
Roll a persuade.
37. Success.
Success. Okay, it sounds really weird, scary, but I also know you wouldn't lie to me, Esther. If you want, I could get the entire town here. Do you want that?
I take very long, but I guess we have no choice. Yeah. Let's do it with haste, and we will help out.
And she hurries up. And after a moment, you hear the church bells toll 1, 2, 3 times.
I go to ask her,
Mm.
are you okay with telling this to the townsfolk? Right. I mean, it's what your father has done, so you will be subjected to some criticism, I expect. But we, I think we should still need you to do this, because well, we are outsiders. They not can believe us when we just suddenly tell them something like this. So we have to do. Are you okay? Okay.
I'm not sure if they'll trust me, but I'll try. But you're gonna help, right?
Yeah, we'll be beside you.
She looks at Arnold,
Mhm.
right?
Yep. To the very end.
And this people flock back in the church. You guys find yourself in the front.
I'm standing kind of like behind, beside Esther. Like kind of, I don't know how you call that position, but it's like diagonally. on like the stage or like the front, wherever it is.
And Esther, a bit flustered and nervous, tugs on your sleeves. Arnold.
Um, well, even though this may sound weird, but everyone in this town has to get out as fast as they can before the next earthquake happens, as I look to Daniel.
Um, yes. Well, we have seen something in the mines, and Joshua apparently is the cause of it. Well, he told he told Esther to get out before the third earthquake, and well, two earthquakes has happened since then. And when we go into the mines, we saw something very really terrifying. That thing just kind of like consumes Joshua, and from what we can know about his plans, it's going to target this town next. In which way we do not know, but you guys are in danger, basically, and you need to get out. Um, I know this is hard to believe, but well, all we can do is tell you this, and then you decide for yourself.
And Esther steps up and says, I started this with. I told Sarah that I was sorry. I shouldn't be. So I'm not. It's. My father did something really wrong. Maybe it was for the. Maybe that he thought it was the good thing to do. But here, I stand as a part of this town. The town that I grew up in. With its own problems. And things that we really should change. But I want this town to go on, to change, to be the better, and we can only do that if we don't die here. So please come with me. Let's go. Let's go out of here and live. Not everyone outside is dangerous. I mean, they can be really nice. Like these two. It's gonna take time. But we can be better. And then she steps back a bit and look at you like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know what to do now. See the townsfolk muttering amongst themselves.
We're all people, and people should stick together. Our blood is red, is it not?
And then someone nodding in the crowd. How are we going to go out? Here in the middle, the crowd.
Wait, what's a peagon call? Pigeon?
Phone call.
Oh, I was gonna be like pigeon call.
We can walk, says another. It's bound to lead somewhere, right? Don't never gone there.
We just have to stick together.
So let's go.
I not before like Esther lead the way.
She
I'm
goes.
sorry to ruin the mood. What just happened? I'm sorry I got a phone call.
It's fine.
That's fine.
What just happened?
The townsfolk are debating on what do you mean, like how do we leave? Someone says we could just walk.
Yeah, just walk.
I mean, who here has a car or any no any means of transport? Like, can you guys help get other people out too? Because we have to do this as fast as possible.
I was as a tractor. Aw. I have 2 horses.
Uh, so anyone with those just help get people out. I'm not that good at organizing those kind of things. I turn to Sarah and Silas if they're there.
You don't really need to, as you see them talking about. Yeah, can you bring? Can you bring both my
Okay.
kids? I can walk with that with a caravan, and them talking about the logistics.
All right. Apparently, that's all. I turn back to Esther and Arnold. You guys should have to like get all your stuff, and then we should go.
Hey, I might have to abandon my car again. As I give a smirk.
It's
And
either
joking
your
too.
car. It's either you abandon your car here, or you get swallowed by that tentacle thing. I mean, you choose.
My mom's gonna have a fit, I swear.
Nothing's more important than your life.
True.
And,
Esther, come on. I don't have anything else to do, so I can help you with the diner too.
I don't really have much. We don't have much. We try to live simple lives and with simple possessions. I'll just be a moment. And as you head to the diner, you see Sierra's car parked outside of it.
Sierra, I'm still here.
Yeah, I think she'd be able to wave at you or something.
I see them at the distance. And I go like, beep, beep.
I wave back. Following
I drive
towards
my
you.
car to the curb. So, need a
Well,
ride?
we figure out some parts of the weird things in this tunnel.
You can tell me on the ride. Now, who needs to
Okay.
hop on?
We go on to the truck, and I tell. Alright, on the way, I tell Sierra. Alright, so we went down into the mines. See this terrible thing with tentacles that apparently Joshua summoned, uh, which swallowed him. And from what we can know in the notes, it's probably going to attack us now. So
Well, that sounds
we,
like
we,
shit.
we told the townspeople. They very miraculously believed us. So all of us is trying to get out of here fast.
Right.
Apparently, faster we can get out of here from what we
Well,
from what Jojo told us before he got sorted.
I've got
So
enough gas for one
Esther,
last try.
yeah, Esther will
She.
need to accompany all of us on this one.
Where is she?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So she shifts gears one last time. Well, if this is the last time I'll ever get to breathe on this world,
Last
at
time you're
least we
gonna be here.
tried.
It's very cynical, don't you think?
Well, shit. We've seen some really interesting things here. Well, here goes nothing. She shifts gear to one. The car starts to roar, shifting gear quickly to the next and to the maximum. And we set off on road.
Wait, are we going with the townspeople? Or
You see them starting to get on their own kind of transport or walking out. They should be fine, says Esther. As you drive into the sunset, because it is actually the sun is actually going down. You drive past the town. I mean, you drive out of town, see the familiar desert, the cactus, the stone archway. And as you drive, you see a hill in front that you haven't seen before, with some trees, a new sign that says 10 miles to some kind of next city. And that's where we end the session. Welcome to our quaint little town.
Nice one, Val. Oh my god, it's so good.
no one died.
Only one guy died.
No
Oh,
one
that's actually
died?
the best
No one died?
outcome. Oh no, only one
no
person.
player
I said
died.
only one
Really?
person. Only one
Actually,
person.
we don't even know if he's dead.
He is dead. He got bitten by a tentacle. He's dead by rights. There's no way you survive that, Dion.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
no way you survive that.
Alright,
Maybe he became the tentacle.
Jesus.
I will stop the stream. Everyone say bye bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.